Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today I'm going to give you an update on my dream planner cover quest because I realized that my last update was 11 months ago in November 2022, so I think it's time to make an update. So I was planning to make a review of this VDS personal rings. Sorry, I don't now remember how they call it, but I just kept pushing that forward because I'm not loving it and it's not fun to make reviews of things that I don't like. So because that's not fun, and I want this channel and this hobby of making YouTube videos to be fun. So making a review of a product that I'm not loving, that's not fun. But I will make it short and sweet, so that way it will be fun. So I stopped using the personal rings. After I was so in love with the personal rings when I was using a cheap, very cheap, I think it cost under €5, that cover, and I was so loving the system. And then I thought, okay, personal rings is my happy place, and I bought this. Luckily I chose from the ready to ship line, so the Touch Me line, so it wasn't so expensive because I wasn't sure about what I like, and this was about me finding that out, and I found out that I don't like this. So, where should I start? So, this is the ready to ship planner. So, I can't make anything. I can only choose the size of the rings, but anything else comes as it is. So, okay, I can choose the color, and I have here at least some of the color options that they are now offering in the ready to ship line. Oh, they look so pretty here. So I went with the black because I thought that that's secure. I can always use black. It's stylish. I can use whatever colors inside that I want. And they didn't have this green when I was ordering. So I still think that the black was probably the best choice to make. And yes, they are not offering anything else than this TM leather and then I think some croco options, which are nothing for me. So I couldn't choose any other leather if I wanted to have the cheaper ready to ship option. So I went with this black, and I got smooth. I've asked for smooth, so you can see the difference that it can be in the leather. So mine is, and they didn't have anything but smooth left when I was ordering. So I was sure that I will get a smooth cover, which I like. So that was good. And this is a very durable leather, so now I'm thinking that if I have someday a job where I would be at a desk and need a planner, I think this would be a leather that I could safely carry to work and not worry about it getting dirty or anything. So this is a very durable leather, and that's, I think, the positive thing about this leather. But I don't like, if I'm starting to compare it to other leathers, I don't like this one. And especially what I don't like, which I have never ever heard anyone say, is, I don't know if you can see it, it has tiny holes all over the leather. I think you can see it on the, yes. So I think that has something to do with the durability and everything, but I don't like how it looks. I don't like those small holes. Does it have it in the other colors? Yeah, it has the small holes in these other colors. They are maybe not so visible than in the black. So that's an issue that I don't... Hui! We lost those. Well, you already saw those. But I can say what's good about this is that it lays flat because it's so floppy, because it doesn't have any stiffener. None of them ready to ship ones have a stiffener, so it lays flat. That is not a problem. But for me the problem is that it's too floppy. The only way that I could use this is that I put here in the back pocket. Luckily it has a back pocket, so I was able to do this. I have here a laminated sheet, and this is not the the most common 80 microns. This is 125 microns, so this is a lot sturdier than the normal laminated sheets. So without the sheet in the back pocket, this has no structure. It's like it's floppy. It's very floppy, bendable. I could use it like this on the table, no problem. So, but if I'm using a planner, I'm writing something and then I'm carrying it around, this is very not convenient with one hand when it's so floppy. I can't write securely on this standing and holding it in my hands, and I wasn't enjoying the experience carrying this with me even in my own home. I will put this back because this is how I somehow enjoy this. So I have cut this laminated sheet in the right size to fit like exactly in this back pocket, and I put here this black washi tape here. When it was clear, it was like disturbing when I saw it from here, but now that it has the black washi tape, I don't see it. It's not disturbing me. So this way it has a little bit of structure. You can see when I hold it, it stays nicely. Yeah. So this was my trick to make this planner like it's not going to flop here. So yeah, this makes it so much better in my opinion. But it's good quality, it's nicely done, nothing about that, but it's just so hard. How can you make a perfect planner for yourself if you haven't tried the different options, the different leathers, if you don't know if you like a floppy one or a hard one or all the things? And I don't enjoy this pocket configuration. That's like, I hate zipper pockets, I hate zippers in any place. So, and then here in the back it has these. I would enjoy these here in the front, and the zipper would for me go wherever, and then the pen loops are here, and it's like, yeah, as you can see, I can't use these pockets because I don't think that they are convenient when I have to flip this all here, and then I don't use this zipper pocket for anything. So it's like it's not my favorite. And I have been thinking about, should I sell it? And maybe I really should sell it, I don't know. So that is why I haven't made my update on this topic, because I was so kind of disappointed in myself, kind of disappointed in this product. And then when I stopped using this, for a while I was lost until I found my way back to the passport/pocket TN. I have been now for so long again in a TN that I now have started to think about, well, what if I change my dream planner quest from the personal rings, which I'm not using now, to a TN? I have went so far now that I have ordered some leather samples from VDS, because that is the place that I can order a custom planner from. And well, if I'm ordering a TN, I have to make it custom. They don't have any ready to ship options if you want to TN. I pulled the trigger, I ordered the leather samples, and they arrived last week and I filmed an unboxing of those. OMG, it's here. It was sent on the 4th and today is the 12th. So it took a little over a week, so that was very quick because they say on the website that it may take 2-3 weeks. So I wasn't expecting it, but I was hoping for it. And I'm so excited. Oh my god. The point of these are that I'm dreaming of ordering a custom-made VDS, and I'm not going to spend that kind of money if I'm not sure about the leather. So the leather type and the color. So that's why I ordered some samples, and I did take 9 of them because if I would have taken 10, the shipping would have been double. So this was €5 plus taxes in shipping. So that's why I kept it under 10 samples. Oh my god. This is the one I was waiting for. This is a waiting list leather, and when I ordered the samples, the situation was that 5 out of 6 were on the waiting list, and sadly the waiting list did fill, and now there is 1 person on the waiting list, so it needs again 5 more, so they would order this leather. This is also so pretty. Oh my god. This is the what? Cipria. What? Oh, it was, yeah, this is also on the waiting list. I just didn't remember that name, but that's so pretty. That's so pretty. Oh no, no. Wait. Oh no, I can't handle this. This is the Undyed velvet. Oh my, these go so well together. Oh my. Okay, breathe. This is, oh my, these are so pretty. This is also, oh my, this is also so pretty. Such a pretty color. Oh my, I chose so pretty colors. I can't handle this. These are also pretty. Oh, I don't know if this probably makes it harder to choose. And then this, oh my, why, wait. It has just a number. This is Janet Burgundy. And this isn't even a waiting list leather. And this is pretty. I just wish there was something between these 2 colors. I'm a bit afraid that this is too purple for me. And maybe this is too red. I don't know. But these go also so good together. Look at this. Oh my, this is so pretty. Oh, This is the iris. I didn't take the Cenere, which is a gray one, because I didn't, as I said, I wanted to get this with the lower shipping. So I didn't take the gray because I thought that I don't want a gray TN. I didn't see me buying a gray TN, so that's, and then I took this. This is the blue. What? This is blue. It doesn't look blue at all to my eyes now here. I have to imagine that to be blue. This is the black Italian. This is supposed to be blue. Well, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine it to be blue. Can you? This is blue, if you can't see it. But they are different color on the back, so that's funky. But it's very hard to imagine to be blue. I have my blue TN, so let's imagine. Well, here I can imagine both to be blue. Maybe I can't see it, but these are both blue, if you are not seeing it. It's pretty hard to see. Let's put this here. If it helps, it doesn't help at all. Okay, so buying this in blue is like, I don't know, it's so dark, but this is also very dark. But here you can at least see from the spine that it's bluish. I don't know, maybe it is a funky color, but I think my time with this color, this was my favorite color in the past, but I think the time is over, and it's just so hard to see on the screen the real color, and if this would be more red, it could be what I want, but I don't think that this is what I want. Let's compare these. Yes, here you can see how different the colors are. This is the velvet sand and this is the iris. So it's like gray but with a little bit of purple. This is now going to be a process too, because I really want to make sure. And usually when I'm doing a decision which is hard, then I just play for one day. Okay, I could decide, okay, now I'm playing that I'm going with this, and then I could keep it here, and then I would imagine that my planner would be this color, and then the next day I could play, okay, my planner would be this, and I'm playing that I made this decision, and then I can just see and feel how that decision makes me feel. It's a tough decision because I don't have money to buy many. I need to be sure about what I'm buying, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going with black. I want it to be a color, and I also want it to be something that will patina. And then what I'm also thinking is that I enjoy that the elastics are the same color as my planner. So if I would go with something like this, so how hard it would be for me to find an elastic in the same color, or then it should go with the black. And this is also a nice color. It's not so delicate than these Undyeds, but it's still a very light color. It's a bit pinkish. But this is a nice color, so this would be so like a combination with the black. Look. Oh my. That is so funky. This will be a tough one, very tough one. But luckily I'm not in a hurry because there is no hurry to buy a planner. So. But I'm so happy that these arrived, and this is so soft. I will stop rambling now and I will start dreaming about a new planner, and I will let myself in the future continue this video. Now I have slept 4 nights on that unboxing, and as you saw, I didn't order any TM leathers because I was like, although I enjoy the idea of nothing would happen to it, so I wouldn't have to worry about it, but I have now learned that I like more leathers that patina, that don't stay just the same. That's boring to me. But if we now talk about the samples, it's so interesting that when you see the leather samples online, it's so different than looking at them in real life, because here in my vision board that I made for me for Q4, I put here, this here in the back is a leather sample from VDS. This is what it looks like when I printed the picture, but when I received the leather, it was completely different. So this is what it looks like in real life and not printed. So of course my printer can make the colors look a bit wonky. Our printer is not the best one. Either way, it looked better on my screen. Now in real life, I just have to admit it's too blue. I like it more to be on the muted and more on the reddish side. For me, this is more reddish than this. So this is too bright, too blue. I put it on my vision board, so it was my number one option. And this is a waiting list leather, so I'm kind of happy that it's not the first option for me anymore. Then I had also ordered these two other waiting list leathers because I just wanted to make sure that I'm happy about the color. So after looking at them, they are very nice colors, but I don't feel like they would be something that I would be enjoying in a TN cover for years to come. No, they are pretty colors, but nothing like that sparks anything in me. Then, well, this was a funky one. No, this is not the right one. Where is it? This. So I have to read it from here. These are samples that I have ordered previously. So this is the Blue Italian. And if you go see it on the website, it's again completely different that I can see now. Of course, it may have been a bit different, the leather that the picture was taken from, but for me it's very hard to see the blue in this. So it's a no-go. It's way too dark. It looks to me black, and I don't want a black cover now. So this is the Janet Leather black. So this is a no-go. I'm not going with black. I somehow feel that I want something brighter that will patina over time. Then this was the Fun Iris Janet Leather, and it's a bit purple, grey, and I just wanted to see it with my own eyes. So, but again, a no-go. No, I don't feel it. Then Janet Leather Olive. It's a very nice olive leather, but it just, again, it doesn't like spark anything in me. It's nice olive green, but well, that has never been one of my favorite colors. I do enjoy it in the Travelers Company TN. But somehow I'm not feeling it to be my choice for my TN. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. So then this was a funky one. This Nubuck Écume, I don't know. It's so soft. But again, I'm not feeling the color. It doesn't spark anything in me. And then, well, this is an old sample. This is the Velvet Sand. And I took this just to have it. This is the Velvet Undyed. These are just so soft and nice to touch. Well, I could maybe take this as an inside leather. It's so soft. But then I was surprised about what came on top for me. So this is a huge favorite among VDS fans. So this is the Janet Leather Brown, and it's a lovely brown. So it's a bit darker than my Epocha yellow. So it is a nice brown, but I have never been a fan of the brown color, but it's lovely. But here again, I have to be so careful that I'm not choosing something because I know so many people love it. People on YouTube say, oh, it's so lovely, I love it. And then I start to think, oh, so many love it, I must love it too. But that's not the case. If I'm not loving it, I'm not loving it, no matter how many other people love it. I have to remember that. So for me, on top came these two leathers. And again, this is the Undyed. So I was thinking it would be so nice to have this on the outside and then the velvet Undyed on the inside. But this is again a very sensitive leather. I'm afraid that it will look dirty to me. So it wouldn't like patina nicely, but it would like patina that way that it would start looking dirty to me. Because I think also some planners that I have seen that have patinaed in this Janet Leather Brown, which is also has an open structure like this Undyed, and I just think that they start looking dirty, and I don't want that. And here I did a water test, so it stained. It stayed there. And here I have done a water test earlier. So as a surprise for me, the red one. Well, this is not the Janet Leather red, this is the Burgundy. And this is my #1 favorite. And if you have watched my channel, you have maybe heard me say I don't like red. I dislike red. But I dislike this kind of red. But I do like this Burgundy style red. And this is actually pretty close to my this Chilio pink. So I think this is like in the same color family. I don't know anything about colors, but this is, for me, this is the right amount of red and blue mixed together, if that makes any sense. So I'm feeling this red. No, well, Burgundy, so there are no mistakes. It's beautiful and it's not so sensitive. I also did here a water test and I barely can see it. So I'm feeling this one. And I was so surprised that this is my #1 now. But I'm not in a hurry with this one. And let's talk about this. If you are wondering, and I have asked that question also myself, why can't I be happy in this? I already have an expensive leather pocket TN. Why couldn't I be happy in this? And I will tell you now. This is a bit small for 6 inserts, and maybe I would like to have more, and it's getting small. So I have my tabs peeking out here, and I don't have everything on strings because this has only the holes like this. So actually I have now, with that I have put the strings like this, I have only 2 strings that are pocket size, and then I have 2 strings that are smaller than passport size. So that is a problem. And I have solved it so that I have in the front, no, actually I don't, I put here an extra elastic now, so that I have put here some, I'm testing this out, but I have kept one insert here in the front pocket, and then I have this, I have cut down into Midori mini pocket size so that I have kept it on the shoulder elastic. Now I have again one pocket insert here, this is passport size, and then this Midori mini pocket diary is on the shoulder elastics, and even this mini pocket diary is taller than the shortest elastic here. So it's a bit tough for my notebook. And then I have one notebook here in the back secretarial pocket. So I would like to fit at least 6 notebooks nicely in my TN, and preferably maybe even more. So that is one reason why I'm not happy in this. The second reason is it doesn't have any pen loops, so I have to come up with solutions to have pen loops, and this is not my favorite color. So why I ordered it is because I wanted to have it, and this was the best color option that was available, and I was like, okay, I can then order, I think I wanted the passport size, so extra small, how they call it, but they didn't have it, so I was like, okay, I will order the small size, and then I order the extra small when they have it again in the color that I want. Well, it has been now 3.5 years. I ordered this in the spring 2020. I ordered the emails that they would let me know when they have in stock things that I want, and until this day I haven't had any emails telling me that they would have restocked the extra small Giramondos in the colors that I would like. So I have given up on that, and I'm happy now because I can go now with the VDS, but I don't know if they will ever make Giramondos again. So that is the story why I have this yellow S Giramondo, because they didn't have the colors and sizes that I wanted. I have told in that unboxing video why I ordered it. It has been so long that I can't remember now. So how I will continue from here. I decided to go with a pocket. I was thinking about ordering a passport TN, but because mostly my inserts are passport size, but last weekend I made peace with that and decided that no, I will go with the pocket because I enjoy this, and there are a few reasons. Because then I can use pocket size inserts if I want. I can use field notes if I want, and I can still use my Hobonichi weekly if I want, because it fits nicely in a pocket TN. Then the other reason for pocket is that I can use my pens that I want. So if I would go with a passport TN, the passport TN is shorter than my pens, so my pens would peek out. And then if I have a passport TN, I can use tabs as I want, so they would also peek out. And I would like everything to be like covered with the cover when I have it closed, so it's like everything is secure. So I don't know, I just enjoy that look, that nothing is peeking out on any sides. Of course the pens are, but they are not coming like over like this. So that decision I have now made, that I will go with pocket. And I enjoy this as I did enjoy the personal, so I enjoy this format that's more like taller and not so square. I enjoy this rectangular, well, I enjoy this more than a square format. But I'm open for suggestions. If you would have something nice to suggest me as an option to the VDS, but I want to have at least 6 notebooks, I want to have 2 pen loops, and I want to have pockets where I can put things. So I enjoy these because then I can have more inserts if I want. And I want to have my journaling cards here in front. So now my options are either the VDS Nomad, which is the TN cover, or I learned this last weekend also, that I could go with the VDS Codex, which is a folio cover, and I could add their strings, and that would come with a snap closure. So there is so many things that I have to think about now. For example, I have to decide what leather. I'm very sure I will go with the Janet leather if I order from VDS. Then I have to decide the color. This is now my number 1 option. Then I have to decide, if I take the Codex or the Nomad. And with those come then again different choices. But I have to think about the width of the planner cover. So if I want to have so many notebooks, I have to make sure that it's big enough to fit all my notebooks. If I will go with the Codex, it has the snap closure. I have to think about how thick I want it to be, how long I want it to be, if I want a second popper. And I have been thinking if I would ask for 6 strings instead of 4. And the pen loops, yeah, and let's not go there. Well, I can add a second pen loop, but I want to change the places of them. I don't want them to be here in the middle because that isn't working for my pens. And I may have to also change the sizes of the pen loops. And then I have to decide if I like more the Codex or the Nomad pocket layout. I think I like the Codex pocket layout, but that comes with the snap closure. I have to think about if I like the elastic. The elastic is easy because then I can change the size of the elastic if my notebooks get thicker. But if I have a snap closure, I have to make sure that it will be big enough so that I can close my notebook nicely when I have a lot of... There is like so many things to think about, and I don't even know how much that all would cost, and I don't even know how the custom ordering process goes. So if I put an order in and then I start to email Petra, hey, I want to this and that, and then will she then let me know how much that cost, and then I can make the decision that okay, I maybe don't want to do it because it costs so much. So I don't know how much it would cost because there are not those things that I want ready on the website. How much does it cost to move the pen loop, for example? I don't know. If you know, please let me know. So, and I can't make these decisions if I'm overwhelmed, if I have a lot of going on in my life. So I'm not sure that this will happen this year. I don't know. I have to come up with decisions that I'm happy with. And how I know that I'm happy with a decision? When I decided last weekend that I will go with the pocket size, it was like a relief. I was like, yes, of course. Why didn't I think about that before? Why I was thinking, because I was thinking of getting the passport, but my stress was constantly, is it too small? Will it be too small? And then I just realized, well, if I go with the pocket, it's not going to be too small, and I can use the Hobonichi Weekly, I can use pocket size, and I can use my pens, whatever I want. So that was a relief when I decided to go with the pocket size. So I'm waiting for those feelings when I make a decision that, oh, yes, of course. So I'm pretty happy about already that where I have decided that I want the pen loops to be, but now that I learned that I can go with the codex, I haven't yet decided if I like the snap closure, and my head starts to hurt. So many decisions. But I want this to be fun. I want when the planner cover arrives that it really is something that I love, and I have thought about everything. If that it's possible. I know that it's maybe not possible, but I was thinking that I could make a video of showing all my TN covers that I have now and telling you what I like and what I don't like about them. So that will help me to make the decision, and that will help you maybe make a suggestion, and maybe you have ordered a VDS custom and you can give me some tips. And I also thought that I would tell you before or right after that I have made my order what I'm thinking about, so you could point out, well, you are doing a mistake here, you should change that, or have you thought about this? Because I can't think about everything by myself, because I need to have the knowledge, but okay, I don't have the time to watch all the VDS videos on YouTube. So some things I just have to try out myself, and some things I can learn from others. And I have thought about this being, because we are so close now, this will be my birthday present for myself, because when I'm ordering a custom, it will be very expensive. I'm thinking with all the customizations that I want to make. So it will be my birthday present. I will be 40 next year. Let's not talk about that. But I have a birthday, big birthday. So why not order myself a custom planner cover that I would love for years to come? So that makes me happy, that makes me excited about my birthday and not just anxious about it. But let me know if you are interested to see my TN cover collection and what I like and dislike about them, and any help in this issue is very welcome, because I get so easily overwhelmed with a lot of decisions and I can think about them for days and weeks and months and even years. So any help is very welcome. If you have any questions or advice now, please leave them down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.